Daryl Ryder is the beat reporter for the Browns.
Friend of mine.
And he's a friend of yours. He worked with you in radio. So he tweeted this out yesterday, the new adult in the room, which is a throwback dig at Baker when the report came out from ESPN that the Browns wanted an adult in the room. Deshaun Watson has blocked Daryl Ryder, who is a beat reporter for the Browns.
For a long time.
He's been there forever. And it was concerning when I saw it because we said yesterday, I think the worst combination that an NFL quarterback can have is rabbit ears and thin skin. And Baker definitely had rabbit ears and thin skin.
No doubt.
When I saw this from Watson, the first thing I thought was bad look. Just a bad look. I wish Daryl wouldn't have tweeted that. I think he inserted himself in the story when he tweeted that, and I don't think that was necessary. Okay, he blocked you. Deal with it. A lot of people block you on Twitter. What do we make of the fact that our new franchise guaranteed quarterback guy, who's already got a cloud over his head, has blocked one of the biggest beat writers covering this football team?
Guys, Daryl's a friend of mine, and I don't have a problem that he tweeted it. He shouldn't care about it, but I don't have a problem that he tweeted it. I had fun with the fact that Trevor Bauer blocked me in the past, and Baker blocked me. I've been blocked by Baker for years. I think it's funny. I don't care that they block me or not. I don't block any athletes ever. I have blocked fans who said bleep you or whatever. And then one day, like a few months ago, I was like, I'm unblocking everybody. I'm never blocking anybody again because I don't care. I'm just
So
going to.
you have nobody blocked right now on Twitter?
I got like the fake Adam the Bull accounts that say really personal. I got like 10 people blocked at this point. But that's it. And I'm not blocking anybody because now I'm like, I've changed my mind frame on it. I laugh at the ridiculous comments. But here's the thing. I don't love that Deshaun blocked him. Like, there's no reason. Daryl didn't really say anything. You know, I spoke to Daryl about it. He's like, I don't really know why he blocked me. And
does it concern you at all?
A little bit, because this was a big problem with Baker. You know, Baker was like constantly worried about what the media was saying. And I get it. Deshaun Watson, maybe, you know, everybody's talking about the off-the-field stuff. He's got to understand. That's part of the conversation. People want to know that. He's got to deal with that in this situation.
Brad, you're the only pro athlete here, so you have a different perspective.
So first of all, Daryl shouldn't be worried about it, right? This is the culture today. People blocking you for anything nowadays, right? So why do you block? What does it do again?
Block.
So do you agree with or disagree with Daryl? Daryl putting it out there. Daryl made it a story.
I think what Daryl should have done, right? Work through the channels to get to Deshaun. Like, okay, come on, we're not starting like this.
Yeah, you want to facilitate relationships. You don't want to end them.
We don't have to go to that from the beginning, right?
I like that.
Here, negative things come both ways, right? And a player, what he'll do is you get the negative thing, he's just going to turn it off. Like, I don't need to hear from you, right?
And he's going to shut off the spigot of information to you. If you're a beat reporter, the last thing you want to have is a bad relationship with the most important person on the team you're covering. He'll never give an interview to Daryl, ever.
You know how many players have smoothed our relationship with reporters over time just by talking to them, right? But
hey, guys, I tried to.
These positions,
by the way,
you get nowhere.
I reached out when Trevor Bauer first blocked me on Twitter years ago. A few months later, I reached out. I didn't. My producer at the time reached out to the Guardian and said, "Hey, Adam would like to talk with Trevor off the air, clear the air." Because he had said some things about me on Twitter. I had gone at him on the air, and I was like, "This is silly. Let me try to smooth things out with him." And he was unwilling.
I'll point out one huge difference between your situation and Daryl's.
Right, I'm not a beat reporter.
You're an opinion guy.
Right, it doesn't matter.
And quite frankly, having worked with some pretty big name opinion guys, Skip really would say this. I don't want a relationship with these guys.
Exactly.
I'm throwing darts at these guys. If I know them and like them, it's harder for me to do my job. Stephen A was different.
Yes.
Stephen A also breaks news. He covers the NBA like a beat reporter because that was his job for years. So Stephen A would facilitate those relationships. But with Daryl, that's his bread and butter.
To your point.
And I like Daryl. I think Daryl's a great reporter. I met him personally. I think he's a great guy. I really like Daryl.
I think we're also doing something right here that we haven't really taken into consideration. How do we know who runs his social media account?
I said that's true. Yesterday.
No, that's true.
I mean, how many people?
That might be the case.
For me, I wouldn't even if I'm Deshaun Watson's lawyer, I would tell him you don't have a Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Deshaun Watson needs to stay away from all of that.
Like he should not even be on those.
That's a good point, and we don't know that Deshaun is the one that hit block.
Right. If he did, I don't want to see. Like Deshaun's got to come in here with an open mind. Everybody else has got to come in with an open mind. And I think I don't think it's good for him to block people. And start getting into fights with the media and
Bad
start
luck.
worrying about it. You can't do it. But you're right. We don't know. By the way, to your point, Jay, real quick, when Pat Shurmur was the coach here with the Browns, one day they called our station because we had been killing them on the air.
Rightfully so.
And yes, rightfully so. And Pat Shurmur asked to meet with Dustin and I.
Yeah.
And we went into his office and had a meeting with him. And it was a smart thing for him to do.
Sure.
Because he was hoping maybe we wouldn't kill him as much. Now, I'm the type of person that,
still
I
do
liked
it.
him,
You went in
and it was a
deeper.
nice experience.
But you
I
could
still
still
went
kill
in
him.
deeper.
Yeah.
I could still do it anyway.
Well, you still got to
but
do your job.
That's right. But I felt a tiny bit bad when I would rip him.
No, I know.
I still did it, but I felt a tiny bit bad because he was so nice to me.
I've been there. I want to wrap
Yeah.
it up with this point that you said that we don't know for sure that he has control of his Twitter.
Right.
I know a lot of pro athletes that don't. They have
Sure.
a social media manager and they put everything out, and they do so in many instances with no approval.
Yeah.
There's no checks. They just they trust this person implicitly, and they say, you know my character, you know my brand, don't tweet anything that's off brand or out of my character. However, I will say this. The reason he's still responsible for everything that happens on his social media page, whether it's blocking someone or a tweet, the reason he is still responsible is because his name is on it. So even if he's hired someone to do that work for him, he still has to take ownership of everything on his platform. So whether it was him that blocked him or not, it still comes back to him.
Which is why you want to work through the back
Hey,
channels.
come on, Daryl. Hey, listen, get with Deshaun Watson. Let's get this thing taken care of.
Yeah,
Daryl's a good dude.
He is a good
yes,
dude. But I think for Daryl's sake,
yeah,
that's a relationship you
wants to
cannot
have that
harpoon that
relationship.
right off the bat.